So, children, as part of our lesson in current events, I've invited a United States Marine to speak to you today on the tense Nicaraguan situation. I want you to give Corporal Wallace Ashburn your full attention. Corporal?
Thank you. Good afternoon, boys and girls. As you know, recently the United States Marines landed on the shores of Nicaragua. Now, perhaps you're asking what this is all about. Once again, our country is called, and the Marines have answered. And so, in conclusion, I say to America, wake up!
All right, so I fell asleep.
It's all right.
It's not all right. I can tell you're mad.
Only dogs get mad.
Margie, does that mean we can't go to the show tonight?
Haywood, that's not the reason, but I can't go to the show tonight.
Margie, everybody can't go running off to Nicaragua, you know.
Haywood, I can't go to the show because I invited Corporal Ashburn home for dinner tonight.
Corporal Ashburn? Margie, when are you going to find some time for me?
Maybe after the duration.
We've got nothing in common. You won't know what to say to him.
Oh, yes, I will. Will you come in, Corporal Ashburn?
Thank you, Miss Clayton. May I say it's nice to see the inside of a home again.
Well, we're so glad you could make it. Mother was just putting supper on the table. I just want to tell you what a wonderful speech you made at school.
Well, I see our guest of honor's arrived.
Father, I'd like to have you meet Corporal Wallace Ashburn.
Well, it's nice to have you aboard, son.
Thank you, sir. You sound as though you may have been a Marine yourself.
Oh, no, Father was in the Army.
Yes, a doughboy in the Great War. You know, Mademoiselle from Armentières.
Uncle.
You know, Corporal, I just like talking about my war experiences, but I'll tell you about them at supper. But as long as we're on the subject, I'd like to tell you about my decorations.
Corporal?
Thank you, Miss Clayton.
I received this little number right here in the middle of the,
Did you wash your hands?
in the middle of the Battle of the Marne. Now, we were pinned down there for about 3 days.
Papa, could you pass me the butter?
Yes, Cornell. Yes. As I was saying, it was in the Battle of the Marne, and we were pinned down for about 3 days.
Papa, would you please pass me the bread?
Yes, I figured you'd want the bread, Cornell. Just take one. Thank you. Yes, we were pinned down for about 3 days.
I'll get it, Mama.
Now, who could that be, right in the middle of the Battle of the Marne?
Haywood.
Margie, I want to talk to you.
Can it wait? We have a guest.
No, it can't. Are you going to the movies with me tonight, or aren't you?
No, I'm having dinner with an able-bodied man. Now, good night.
Margie, who are you talking to out there?
It's only Haywood.
Hi, Mr. Clayton.
Margie, your dinner's getting cold. Oh, hello, Haywood.
Don't mind me. Keep eating.
Corporal Ashburn, I'd like you to meet Mr. Haywood Bott.
Pleased to meet you.
Me too.
Haywood, have you had dinner yet?
Yeah, about an hour ago.
Well, just help yourself to the biscuits.
Oh, boy, biscuits.
Which one of you strong men?
Here, Mrs. Clayton, I can get it.
Oh, thank you, Haywood. They're homemade pickles.
One of the warts must be stuck in the cap.
Here, fella, let me give you a hand with that.
Thank you, Corporal.
Did you hurt yourself?
No, it's just my old football injury.
Well, as I was saying, to get back to the Battle of the Marne.
Good night, Margie. Thanks for everything. I'll send you a postcard from Nicaragua.
Take care of yourself. It's such a wonderful, brave thing you're doing.
I'm only doing what every red-blooded young American must do. Good night, sir. Ma'am.
Corporal, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, Corporal. Be sure you send me a used cannon.
Godspeed.
Boy, I sure hope that's the last we see of him.
You monster!
Cornell!
Yeah, I know. It's time for bed.
What's the matter with her?
She's just being a woman. She'll be all right, Haywood.
Yeah. Haywood, it's the uniform. They do strange things to women.
The uniform?
Yeah.
It does strange things? The uniform?
Yes.
I remember when another young girl in this family said goodbye to a boy in uniform.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Gosh, you were handsome.
Was I?
Hello? Oh, it's you, Haywood.
Margie, I'm just calling to tell you I won't be coming around to bother you anymore.
Haywood, after the way you behaved last night, I shouldn't even be talking to you.
Well, that's all right with me. After today, you won't have to.
What are you talking about?
Well, it might interest you to know that I just joined the Marines, and my train leaves in an hour.
Haywood.
So this is goodbye. But I'll send you a postcard from Nicaragua.
Hello? Hello?
All aboard for Schusterville and Camp Crab.
Margie!
Oh, thank goodness I got here in time.
Margie, there's no sense trying to talk me out of it. It's just hello, goodbye, and I'm off to war.
What about us?
Should have thought about us last night.
Oh, Haywood, you crazy, wonderful boy. I can't let you do this. If anything happened
What
to you,
could have happened to me?
you could get shot.
Then that settles it. I'm not going.
Who am I to stand in your way? It's so difficult for us women to understand why you men go trotting off to war the minute the bugles blow.
All aboard.
It's difficult for us men to understand, too.
Crab.
Well, that's me. What am I going to do? Do I go or stay?
I can't let you
Go or stay?
hate me for the rest of your life.
All aboard.
Margie, the train's leaving. What am I going to do?
You better run or you'll miss it.
Then this is goodbye.
Haywood. Haywood, what have I done to you? could you tell me how I go about getting a Marine out of the Marines?
Oh. Here, sit down. Now, what is the name of this Marine in question?
Haywood Boss.
Well, you see, ma'am, to get a man released from active duty status, the Marine Corps requires adequate grounds. Now, these would constitute adequate grounds: fraudulent enlistment, mental or physical disability, or extreme hardships. Now, under what section are you filing?
Well, I kind of like hardship.
Uh-huh. Now, what is your relationship with this Marine?
It's very good.
You see, that isn't quite what I mean. Are you his daughter?
No,
His sister?
I'm his wife. By marriage. He ran off quite young.
Uh-huh, I see. Well, now, just what is the extent of this hardship?
It's the children.
Children? Well, how many do you have?
Is 4 enough?
You have 4 children? Well, that Haywood must be quite a man. And right now, the Marine Corps needs all the men it can get.
Son, the Marines need all the men we can get. But I don't think we can accept you.
But, sir, I gotta get in the Marines. It's a matter of life or death. Maybe both.
Sorry, son, but we've got regulations.
But, sir, I'm in great shape. I'm on the hockey team.
I'll keep that in mind. I will give you 100. According to your records here, you're only 17. Do you have your parents' consent?
Consent? Yeah.
Written consent?
Written? No.
Oh, in that case, I'm afraid we'll have to turn you down. It's regulations.
But my girl, she won't look at me unless I'm in a uniform. I just gotta get into a uniform.
Have you tried the Boy Scouts?
Hey, Margie, you got a telegram?
Really? Must be news from the front. You know what that could mean. You better open it. Wait a minute. Here's something for your trouble.
Thanks.
It's from Haywood. We'll be home Friday. Stop. Then leaving town for good. Stop. We'll explain later. Haywood. He's going overseas. Now, Margie, take hold of yourself. We women must be brave. He mustn't see you cry. Tears are only when you want something. You're right. His last day in town must be a happy one. Let's show him the best time he's ever had. I know. I'll throw a party for him. Good. I'll go call the gang. We'll give Haywood the doggonest send-off this town has ever seen. Oh, you're right. There'll be no trouble rounding up a gang to send Haywood away. That came out wrong, I think. Careful, Jonathan. Careful. Honestly, you're going to spill the whole punch.
It's all right, it's all right. The whole punch.
Have enough potato salad? I think so. I put an extra bowl in the icebox. Ought to be here any minute. Oh, gee, Margie, I can hardly wait to see his leather neck.
Oh, hi, Mr. Clayton.
Oh, hello, Haywood.
I see you're having another Marine home for dinner.
We sure are, you son of a gun. Come on in. Haywood, where's your uniform?
It's not funny, Mr. Clayton.
Well, this whole party's for you. Did something go wrong?
Everything went wrong. I was rejected. I still don't understand why they gave me all those shots.
Mr. Clayton, have you got the ice?
I'll need some time to work this thing out. I think
Don't
that if
bother, Mr. Clayton. I can't go downstairs and face those kids. I'll be a laughingstock.
Now, Haywood, you just lay low here for a while. I'll think of something. There's no sense in spoiling the party. After all, it's costing me $12.
Margie,
What are you doing up here? The party's downstairs.
Party?
Oh, Haywood, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, proud.
Everybody's here and they're dying to see you. So you put on the rest of your uniform and come downstairs. I want them to see my man. Here he comes now, our hero.
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli.
Oh, Haywood, you look simply dreamy.
That's funny. I wonder how he got a furlough so fast.
Oh, what would you know about it? Come on, everybody, let's dance.
I wonder how come he's got stripes on his arms. He's only been in one day. Maybe he's got connections.
I guess it was pretty rugged at camp.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you want to talk about it, dear?
I'd rather not talk about it. There are some things better forgotten.
Mind if I cut in? Give him right back. Oh, Haywood, somehow I feel so safe in your arms.
Safe?
Oh, it's not like dancing with civilians.
It must be the uniform.
It's more than the uniform. It's you, Haywood. Oh, I can just feel those bronze muscles rippling underneath those long sleeves. They seem to say, here's a man who's lived.
I wish my arms would shut up.
All right, Daphne. But I'll be back, Haywood. Oh, Haywood, I just can't get over the change in you.
Well, on the surface, maybe. But underneath, I'm still Haywood Botts.
Oh, no. I detect a maturity I never saw in you before.
You could be right.
It's my turn. I just got him.
No, let's not be hoggish. There's enough of me to go around.
Is he kidding? You think he was General Pershing or something. And look at those medals. Medals?
Sorry, Susie, but he is my boyfriend.
Fellas, wait till you get a load of this. Does the uniform look familiar?
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
Wait till the girls see this. Psst, Maybelle, over here.
What is he?
What do you think of our hero now?
Why, that's Mr. Clayton.
You catch on fast.
Of all the sneaky, Daphne, come here. Look.
I say there, General Botts, would you do a mere civilian a favor and autograph this picture?
What's the matter, Haywood? You look ill.
It's no use. The truth's out. I'm a fake.
What? Poor Margie. Haywood, what does this mean?
This. He's not a Marine. He's not a soldier. He's nothing but a big phony.
Oh, Haywood, how could you?
Oh, tell your father I'll leave this outfit at the office. I'm gonna go join the Navy.
Why don't you try the Foreign Legion?
Or the campfire girl.
Pardon me, Haywood.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I'm Sergeant McClure in charge of recruiting for this area.
Oh, well, come right in, Sergeant. I'm Private First Class Clayton of the Great Ward. What can I do for you?
Well, looking for a Haywood Butts.
Haywood Botts. Well, I'm sorry, Sergeant, but there must be some mistake. Mine.
They've caught up with him.
Poor Haywood. I wonder if they'll shoot him.
What's wrong, Papa?
Well, good evening, Mrs. Botts. I was looking for your husband.
Mrs. Botts? Margie, what is this man talking about?
My husband left an hour ago.
It's no use, Margie. Thanks anyway. I'm giving myself up. I'm ready. Anytime you are, Sergeant.
Mr. Botts, I just heard that you'd been rejected, and I want to tell you how sorry I am.
So am I.
In appreciation, the Marine Corps wants you to have this. It's the Marine Manual.
Gosh, thanks. I don't know what to say.
Well, we hope you'll give us another chance next year when you're of age.
Gee.
Haywood, the Marine Corps is proud of you. You tried to enlist. You may be a boy, but you acted like a man. You tried, and that's the important thing. While others wallowed in indifference, you tried. And this is the spirit that has kept America strong. The Marine Corps thanks you.
Haywood, congratulations.
Thanks, Mr. Clayton.
Haywood, I feel like a heel.
Oh, forget it.
Sergeant, would you like to step in here for a little refreshment? I'd like to tell you about some of my experiences at the Battle of Mars.
I hope you're not angry with me. I'm sorry I said I was Mrs. Botts.
I'm not.